so here we go. This is game number 1 in the finals of the PMS H2O Gold Platinum Weekly number 12. This is going to be a best of 3 series between Emporio and Anich. Zerg versus Zerg, starting off on MOG Shatter Temple.
And I could not be happier with no better activity to do tonight than to be casting this finals match. It's been one heck of a tournament. And then we have a ZVZ finals with Emporio, the pink Zerg player spawning on MLG Shadow Temple in the 9 o'clock position, with Anich spawning as the green Zerg in our 6 o'clock position. We do have close by air positions here on this map.
Yep. So yeah, Emporio again, coming into the finals, and this time he's really gunning it. He's really hoping that he can take home the win. Last week, unfortunately, he was met by a pretty well played Protoss player in Morbus, and just unable to beat him. And it does look like we have a the hiccups, the 9 pull from Anich.
Yep. This is certainly going to be an interesting beginning, as Emporio opting for the macro, the 9 Overlord.
Yeah, I mean,
standard
is not so bad to deal with. If you go for a 14 gas, 14 pool, you can usually get your pool will be done, and your speed link should your link should be about ready to come out when those links come across. The only problem would be if Anich decides that he's going to go super all in and just send all of his drones with him. But we'll see. I mean, like we say, cheese is strategy in a best of more than one.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, Emporio is just going to hover that Overlord right over the spawning pool, and he knows that was an early pool, and he's going to be able to watch how many Zerglings Anich commits to this.
Yeah, we've got about 40 seconds on the spawning pool. The Lings are just about to pop. It should take about 30 seconds for them to move across the map. So I think that he'll be perfect time to be able to deal with this. Emporio just has to stop producing drones right now, so he can hold up his larva and be ready to produce the 6 Lings that he needs. Now Anich is probably going to try and throw down a Spine Crawler here at the edge of the creep, and yes, he does. That Spine Crawler will not be able to reach the hatchery, but it will be able to deal with defending. But Emporio right now is going to see that, so he should be able to pull all of his drones, and his main focus should be that Spine Crawler. These Lings are not as important as that Spine Crawler is. The Spine Crawler does a lot more damage. But there's only 2 Lings on the way for Emporio.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
and attack that Spine Crawler, and he's just moving a lot of drones here, attacking Zerglings, but able to kill all the Zerglings, and now the Spine Crawler is going to get attacked, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to kill it in time without significant losses. Looks like so far 5 workers killed, 6 workers killed, and actually deciding to retreat away from that Spine Crawler. Now the Spine Crawler is up, and moving.
I'm not sure I like that.
Emporio,
I don't know why he
will be able to
unplanted
kill it now, considering it was unburrowed, and yeah, with the Queen and the SCVs, the Zerglings. Let's look at the Harvester count. Oh wow, Anich doing a really good amount of damage there. 14 Harvesters to 8 now, taking out 8 workers of Emporio. I wouldn't say it was a good part on Anich, but maybe just poor response on Emporio's part. He could have responded a lot better to that. And now there are 2 Spine Crawlers and a Roach Warren going down for Anich, as he just does not want to deal with any kind of counterattack.
Yeah.
And it does look like that Spine Crawler will get up in time. The Queen there as well.
Yeah, great placement there. The Queen nestled between those 2. Not that 2 Lings could do a whole lot of damage to 1 Queen, but yeah, I just when you consider pulling all those drones like that, attacking the Zerglings, and the mining time that was lost, I think Anich really lucked out with that attack.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, Emporio just going ahead and taking his expansion.
Yep.
But a couple of roaches coming out for Anich. 5 roaches there. Probably going to be about 6 or 7 once he gets enough minerals.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how much again he commits, because he was so far ahead in drones. He had 14-7 at one point, but now we see Emporio pulling ahead with the drones as Anich continues to produce, roaches and zerglings. Or no, just roaches. Excuse me.
Yep, so look at the units there. We do have a bunch of Zerglings for Emporio. He has caught up in Harvesters and actually is ahead in Harvesters now, but there are a bunch of roaches moving across the field. There are 8 roaches moving across, and I'm not sure if Emporio is going to be able to deal with this. He does have a Zergling, but they just ran right into those roaches, so he's going to be a little bit of trouble now.
And we do see the reaction by Emporio. 2 spine crawlers going down at the natural.
I just don't think those spine crawlers are going to be up in time.
I don't, and even if they are, these roaches are going to be able to walk right by into the main.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. He may spot those spines, and he's just going to say, "Oh, forget about this." Well, actually, he's just going to snipe them one shot. And,
Yeah.
18 more Zerglings coming out for Emporio, but right now Emporio is going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's pulling drones to try and help get this around on these roaches, but I think this may be it for Emporio.
Yeah.
Anich is now going for a lair, so even if Emporio holds this off, he only has 5 harvesters left.
Five drones. And just Anich is so far ahead in economy and tech now. I mean, he held this off, but at what cost?
Everything.
Zergling's coming in. Looks like they're going to be able to get this queen.